Have you ever felt a strange sensation, as if an invisible shift was approaching? A subtle yet powerful vibration that makes you pause and wonder, am I on the verge of something significant? This is the first sign of a quantum leap, a state that isn't just a concept, but a profound transformation on the spiritual path. When it occurs, you experience a sudden acceleration, as if everything within you is simultaneously ignited. In this state, all limitations of time and space seem to dissolve. You are no longer bound by what once held you back. Instead, your energy merges with your highest potential. But before this happens, signs will appear, signs that only those who truly listen and trust can recognize. Will you have the courage to embrace the unknown? 1. Signs of a quantum leap. Sign 1. Sharpen intuition. Your intuition will feel stronger than ever before. Sometimes, you will know things without a clear reason. Vivid dreams, moments of profound insight, and a compelling inner guidance will appear, urging you to act on your intuition, even if it seems illogical. Your inner world, your emotions and thoughts, begins to become more important than what's happening outside. Sign 2. Fear as a sign. When facing change, fear is inevitable. It's not the enemy, but a sign that you are approaching your goal. Often, this fear stems from having to give up the comfort of the old self, a familiar version of who you are. To step into the new state, you must go through a process like dying but also rebirth, bringing about a completely new version of yourself. Sign 3. Meaningful coincidences. You'll notice strange coincidences happening around you. Repeating numbers, a book falling open to the exact page you need, or seemingly random events that hold deep meaning. These are not accidents, but cosmic breadcrumbs guiding you, reflecting that your energy field is aligning with a higher frequency. Sign 4. Intense emotions. Your emotions become more intense than ever, sometimes soaring with euphoria, sometimes plunging into the depths of despair. This is part of the spiritual detox process, helping you release old emotions that no longer serve you. Allow yourself to fully feel without resistance, as this is how the old energy is completely released. Sign 5. A different view of the world. It's as if an invisible veil has been lifted, and you start to see the world in a completely new way. You realize that life doesn't happen to you, but through you. The universe becomes a mirror reflecting your inner energy, and these coincidences are its way of responding, confirming that you are integrating with your higher self. 2. Vibration and energy. Every thought, emotion, and belief you have emits a frequency of vibration, directly interacting with the quantum field around you. These vibrations don't just exist within you, they also radiate outwards, affecting how the universe responds. When your energy shifts, the universe also rearranges itself to align with the frequency you emit, like a mirror reflecting precisely what you send into it. To create a new vibration, begin by cultivating gratitude, love, and trust. These feelings not only raise your frequency but also attract corresponding opportunities, relationships, and experiences. This is not magic or mysticism, it's the law of quantum physics, where everything is connected through energy. If you want to step into a new reality, you must live as if that reality is already true. Every thought, action, and emotion needs to harmonize with what you want to attract. When you align with the desired state, the universe has no choice but to respond by making that reality yours. 3. Surrender and trust. There's a paradox in this process. You must both align with your deepest desires and completely surrender to the universe. Surrender is not giving up, but accepting that the universe has its own timing. There are lessons, old wounds, and patterns that need to be released before what you desire can manifest. Everything does not happen immediately, and you need to understand this as part of the journey. Trust is the key in this process. You must believe that the universe is working with you, even when everything seems unclear. You may not see the path ahead, but you must trust in that invisible guidance. The universe will lead you to the right place at the right time. The quantum leap is not a passive journey, simply waiting for something to happen. In reality, it's inspired action based on the deep urgings within you. Sometimes, these actions may not be logical in the eyes of others, but they are critical steps that lead you to the change you are seeking. 4. Changes in relationships. As you embark on your journey of change, the relationships in your life cannot remain stagnant. Relationships that no longer match your energy and new frequency will begin to change or even disappear. This may cause feelings of loss, but in reality, it is a necessary release to make space for new connections, people, and relationships that align with your higher self. Inner change is the most important factor. The way you face and relate to yourself will determine how you interact with the world around you. When you start to see yourself differently, your relationship with yourself also changes. You will no longer self-criticize, nor be held captive by limiting beliefs or old fears. Releasing negative beliefs and old stories about yourself is an important part of this process. The stories that you once told yourself, about not being good enough, unworthy, or unable to change, can no longer control you. You choose a new story, a story of strength, healing, and freedom. The real work you need to do is not changing the world outside, but changing what's inside. When you change from within, everything outside will automatically reflect this transformation. 5. Shifting priorities. As you experience the quantum leap, the priorities in your life will begin to change. What you once considered important will gradually become meaningless. Goals, objects, or even relationships that no longer fit your new frequency will fade away. Instead, you will feel a strong urge towards new values and priorities, things that truly nurture your soul. Connecting with your purpose becomes a core element. You will find peace in experiences that provide spiritual growth, relationships that uplift, and meaningful work. These things not only make you feel fulfilled, but also help you live authentically with your higher self. As you integrate with your purpose, you will naturally attract abundance. Abundance is not just about material things, but also about emotions, time, and opportunities. Everything will come to you more easily as you live in accordance with your values. Finally, you will discover the gift that you can share with the world. Even if that gift seems small, when you share it, the universe will support you. You will find that what you give is multiplied many times over, opening a complete and energy-filled cycle. 6. Standing on the edge of the leap. You've come a long way, preparing for a great leap, but now is the time for decision. This is the moment when you must face an important choice. Are you willing to let go of the familiar, the things you know, to step into the unknown, a new space full of potential but also full of challenges? Surrender and trust will become your two strongest allies at this time, but also the greatest challenges to practice. Because surrender doesn't mean giving up, but accepting that you cannot control everything, and believing that the universe is guiding you to where you need to be. Trusting in the process, even when it may not be easy and not clearly visible right away. Letting go of control is an important part of surrender. You need to stop clinging to plans, expectations, and fixed timelines, to allow life to unfold naturally in the way it needs to. How you accept this will open the door to change. The leap is not a forced action, but an allowance. It's a deep integration with the flow of life, following the guidance from within. You don't need to do anything other than open your heart and allow yourself to move forward. Letting go is not giving up, but releasing attachment, is an act of courage to open your heart to welcome the new that's about to come. When you do this, you are not only stepping into the quantum leap, but you are also opening a world of possibilities and freedom. 7. The leap has happened. You have stepped into the leap, and now the truth is that you have become the person you desired to be. It's not an external change, but an internal rediscovery. This leap is not about becoming someone new, but about remembering your true self, who you have always been, but perhaps have been covered by beliefs, habits, and the expectations of the outside world. When you live according to your truth, the outside world will begin to reflect this change. Relationships, work, and experiences will align with your higher self. All that no longer fits will automatically go away, leaving space for new things, deeper connections. However, this process is not always comfortable. Releasing things that no longer serve you can be difficult, sometimes painful. But it's part of the healing, a necessary process for you to break free from the old and move forward. The final question you need to face is, are you ready to let go of the person you think you are to become the person you were truly born to be? This is a big decision, but also a necessary step for you to enter into freedom and the infinite potential of yourself. 8. Practices for preparation. To prepare for a quantum leap, practice is crucial to strengthen your connection with yourself and harness your greatest potential. Meditation is one of the most effective methods for connecting with your inner truth. Practicing meditation helps you release fear and doubt, while expanding your mind to receive signals from the universe. Journaling is also a powerful tool. Write down your desires, fears, and dreams, but write as if these things have already come true. Writing about your experiences and feelings as if they have already happened will help create a strong connection with the frequency you desire, and encourage the universe to respond to these things. Your surrounding environment also plays an important role in the transformation. Create a space and surround yourself with people and environments that support your growth. Positive people, inspirational people will help you maintain energy and motivation throughout this journey. Finally, spending time alone is an indispensable element. The silence, when you take the time to sit still and listen to yourself, will become a powerful catalyst for transformation. It is in these moments of silence that you will realize the deepest and clearest things about the path you are on. The quantum leap is not a destination, but a way of living, a state of harmony, trust, and allowance. It is not an end, but a new beginning, where you can always explore, create, and become the highest version of yourself. This journey is endless, and the universe will always support you in every step you take. So, the final question for you is, what is the first step you will take today to integrate with your highest self?